Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on North Carolina. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Campeones mundiales de forma consecutiva.
Le match restera dans l'histoire. L'équipe d'Antoine est
C'est un idioma.
Baseball is the language we all speak.
And towing the slab, J.R. Richard. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike. Strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second baseman Bryce Terang.
Right through there for a strike. Ball. That one not close, and it's 2-1. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. He'll circle the bases, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Ball two.
Gets him to chase after that one. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
In.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down the number 2 hitter. This one in the air, center field. Freeland on the move. 2 down.
Good
Ball,
purpose
that's up
pitch
there.
right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ball, that's in. That's a
Just
ball.
missed. That one fouled off. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Andrew Vaughn.
Richard,
Nope, outside.
when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing
Ball.
that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
2 down.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Ball one.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But
Got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is it. Right fielder, Joe Adele.
Ball one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Daniel Schneemann will hit next.
Ball, that's outside.
Schneemann measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
Chorio takes it in for the out. 2 away. In the air, right side. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. New inning getting started. Leading off, Joey Ortiz.
Aye.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Hey.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit.
That's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is down low. In there at the knees. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Kevin McGonigal. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. This one in the air. Terang drifts towards it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Well struck right field. That one carrying. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering upstairs. Oh, that hit him. And he beats the throw very close right there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Track swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Ball.
Man at first, one away.
That's in. Ball 2.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 down. That's a little bit low. Struck him out looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Now batting Joe Adell. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Churio under it. And that is that. Start of the 4th. This is Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Richard back to work.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Hard hit left side. Sends it over to Sheets. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, bases empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Sends it over to Sheets. That is the inning. The left-hander on now, D.L. Hall.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
On the ground. Terang. Tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Carolina, third baseman, Josh Young.
Upstairs. Ball one. Popped up. Terang in position. And there are 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Kevin McGonigal. First time up was a pop out.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball. Nope, that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Right through there for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
The Brewers down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Swings through that one for strike 2. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Blake Perkins now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And a bunt towards third. He's safe on with a bunt single.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's ball 2.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Richard checks the runner, and he's back in safely.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter.
Nope,
He's got
that's
good
inside.
stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Nope, that's inside.
Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Ball, that's too
That
high.
one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. In there at the knees for a strike. And he walked
Nope,
him.
that's inside.
You know, I think
Ball
he's
4.
okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 2.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for North Carolina, center fielder Mike Trout.
Ball.
DeLauder off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score. It's 6-1. Frelick hustles to get it in. And they hold him at second.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a chance for Gavin Sheets to the right side. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here's Joe Adell. He's already homered here in this one. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back singles. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Fastball for a strike.
The guy at the
Outside,
plate
that's a
could
ball.
recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Laser base hit. Sheets around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything.
Jarrett Koenig will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Josh Young. Two on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 0-2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 11-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Now Kevin McGonigal.
Inside ball.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. They go back to back, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ball.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. So far, 7 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. And even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Ball, that's inside. Hey!
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Angel Serpa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 0-1 is
That's out.
outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one lifted to left. Yelich gets under it. Then there's one down. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Inside, ball 1.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 14-1.
Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boo. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. That's in there. That's strike 1. Almost got him.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got him. Now 2 out.
For North Carolina, right fielder Joe Adele.
And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th.
After
a
giving up
ball.
that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
Aye.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having
Ball
issues
1.
with pitch recognition.
And 1 and 2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swing and a ground
That
ball,
ball's foul.
and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Frelick.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Andrew
Up next for
Vaughn now.
Milwaukee, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
To the right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first. Inning over. bottom of the 7th. Leading off, Daniel Schneemann.
Daniel Schneemann.
On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Kids, we're going to have to pause here. It's time for dinner.
Hey!
Out to center. And there are 2 down. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Harrison. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the DH, Kevin McGonigal.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. New pitcher now, Duque Hebert.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Hebert measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. In the air, left field, DeLauder on the run towards the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop.
So man aboard, Joey Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers. He is struck out and he is walked. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Hey!
Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fly ball down the line. DeLauder, long run on his horse, reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 14-2. So back to the top of the order. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Got him. That was pretty nasty. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 59.
Valenzuela.
That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. A solo shot. His second homer of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Swing and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And here is number 34.
Hey!
One now.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Right side. Over to second for 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Just
That's
missed.
outside.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Hey!
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Step off, throw to first, and diving back is Trout. On the outside corner, that is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Goes looking for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out without a swing. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's William Contreras.
Off the plate, ball 1.
They're down to their final strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on, and struck him out, and that's the ball game. 15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.